Hello?
Oh hi Doris, I am calling you to inform you some excellent news about Boris.
Man, I don't like the feeling of this.
Oh, don't worry about it, Boris. To be honest, on what I heard of you, I would think that you will be fine.
I agree too. And Boris, don't worry about anything. I would seriously doubt that you will be given a harsh punishment, such as maybe sentenced to death, or else. But I will count on you that you would do fine.
I really do wish Boris's dream comes true, of bringing his life back together again, despite of what happened.
So, we are all here today, to discuss about this gentleman, by the name of Boris. The gentleman who was a night prowler, taking innocent lives. Only murdering people when it was midnight.
Evening everyone. I'm Taylor. I was the twin sister of Rebecca. The girl who is the one who was murdered by a sharp object at the park.
Boris. Can you come to the stand, please? Boris, I just want to ask you a few questions about your experience behind all of this. And you to tell me what happened. Boris. I have decided what deserves you right. I have decided what could be beneficial for everyone, and including yourself. There can be a slight good news. But with a side of bad news of what's going to happen with you. But let's start with the good news. The good news is Boris is not sentenced to death. He will not be given a death penalty or a beating.
Oh my gosh, I don't believe it.
But there is a catch with the bad news for Boris. Is that Boris will not get bailed out of his stay. He would have to stay where he is now.
Excuse me, Judge, but how long is he staying there for?
6 years.
What about if Boris just comes back home with us, and he can be housebounded, as if our house was maybe treated as a little cell, if that was requested? He can just stay at home and don't leave the house, whilst the positive side he is in the right place of where he belongs to, us.
Okay Doris, just to make this clear, if you are happy to bring back Boris, then you can have him. But for our services and rules, we have to follow, and the same goes to you. I can accept to allow this option to happen. But, once again, our impact may be across to you, Doris. So I'm going to say this to you before we can accept this offer. If you dare to break the rules, such as letting your husband go out to the public, you both will be sentenced to 13 years in prison, but not in a luxury cell. Are you sure that you're going to accept your own offer, and the consequence that may come by, if you broke any of the following laws?
I accept my decision. And I'm not only doing this for myself, I'm doing this for Kalo and Rosie.
Boris will attend to be housebounded at your home, for 6 years. Case dismissed.
Doris, I understand how you're feeling right now, because of what was going on in the courtroom. But I am here to ask you things, not letting you down. Okay?
Okay, I'm glad you've said that. I just felt like just walking through the doors anyway and take my husband.
But Doris, I just want to discuss about this decision you've came across and then was accepted by the judge. I just want to discuss with you three about returning back Boris. I only want to talk to you all about our service and security of bringing a criminal into the public, and when Boris comes to your home.
Well, okay, I curiously didn't know what was going to happen with Boris.
Well, I got to say, Boris was very glad to come back.
Well, I'm definitely am, sir. It feels great to be back to my real home.
I'm glad to hear.
Welcome home, Boris. Welcome home. Let's go on a honeymoon somewhere, Doris.
Boris, I cannot do that.
What? Why not?
Boris, remember that deal I had to deal with the judge to prevent you going back to prison? I had to make an offer that the judge wanted by banning you to leave the house, and that will be going on for a long time. I believe the judge said, up to 6 years of doing this routine.
Oh yeah, 6 years. A very, very long time of being housebounded indeed.
Wow, Caillou. I'm impressed of how you made it so far, and I'm glad you are okay.
Caillou, long time no see. I'm glad you're okay about your dad.
Yep, I'm fine.
Oh, hello. I didn't expect you two to come here today. Please, come in.
Oh my gosh, Boris, I still can't believe in real life you're still here. I love you so much, son. I really can't believe you've made it this far.
Class, this is the last session of the day. We will be focusing on recycling.
Oh my freaking gosh, I don't believe it.
Caillou, I thought you would never come back to me. I was very worried when you were away. I actually thought you were in danger.